Saturday, May 10, 2025. And so we may as well start with a proactive Happy Mother's Day to all your moms. We wouldn't be here without you, so enjoy your day. I know we've all been beaten into submission, and it's part of the game plan. Relentless drumming, pounding us into submission, pounding, the MAGA nuts don't even care. They're lost in space, so they're not even following. They're just so excited to have backed the bully. Just like in grade school. Name calling, threatening. The rest of us, just to function because we're so upset. Many have, it won't affect me. I feel bad for my kids and their kid, but it won't affect me, and so because it's brutal, it's just so hard to fight. And the Democratic Party reaches out over and over and over. Please send money. Please help us here. We have to win the special election. Do you see what Trump is doing? All valid, all true. You're damn right. It's just horrible. And I'm going to continue under the covers. First, I will show right angle feet. This is why you need an ergonomic canopy. Because when you're under the covers, I don't like doing that. I can't even do it now. And turning them out, my feet stay like this so that I can stand up and support my weight. But the feet stay like that under the covers too. That's why the ergonomic canopy is just so unbelievably important. But let's go underneath. Maybe this one. We'll throw the other one on top too. What the hell? Okay. They don't want you to study history anymore, you people. But once upon a time in a very important presidential debate, Senator Lloyd Benson said to Dan Quayle, "Senator, you're no Jack Kennedy." And so let me remind everyone, and let me remind Donald Trump, you're no George Washington. George Washington was known the world over for his honesty and his integrity and his leadership, and for him being in the trenches with his men day after day. Not you. Even your insurrection that you caused, you hid. You lying, cheating, chicken felon. No idea why these poison people follow such a clear, unctuous, divisional salesman selling shit. Don't know how they buy into it. It's very clear looking at your business dealings. Anyone who's ever dealt with you, you are a liar and a cheater and a convicted felon, and twice impeached, should have been ousted but for the Republicans rigging the impeachment hearings. You probably should not have been elected the first time but for Russian interference. I always come back and think about in the presidential election, name calling Kamala Harris. It's funny. I'm a undergrad. I have a BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration. My degree is from the business school, Emory Business School. So I didn't take many liberal arts classes. I had to take, requirements for business school, and then I had a business directed program. But one of the ones I did take with my college roommate, actually, we took logic. I loved logic. We both aced logic. We had one of the funniest nights. I mean, think of the times where you were hysterically laughing. There aren't many, right? When you really think back, where you're laughing so hard you can't stop. Well, we had one of those evenings because we had to do a logic notebook. And one evening we were finding all of our fallacies in Playboy and Penthouse magazines. And my roommate, I'm sorry, so he wasn't my roommate yet, he was my roommate the next year. But I had a roommate and he was upset in his loft. And I guess he was trying to sleep and he was groaning, and it just made the whole experience funnier and funnier. But the point is, I understand logic. And one of the greatest fallacies is called ad hominem, an attack on the person, where you're not addressing substance. You're not even thinking logically. What you're doing is your name calling. Think of what Trump did for the election. He ran relentlessly a commercial that basically was saying, Kamala Harris supports transvestites. What a stupidity. And yet he ran it over and over and over. So you people who voted for it, when your child comes home and says they're having mental health problems, or they're being bullied, or you're the culprit, aren't you? You're just awful. So yes, I know George Washington. I've studied him. I suspect most of you have never even studied him at this point. I don't know what... People don't even look back at history. We're supposed to learn. George Washington was a real 6'3". Yeah, Donald Trump, you're probably like a little over 6 feet now. You're shrinking. Your wiener probably shrunk too. I cannot tell a lie. I did chop down the cherry tree, right? That's what George Washington is known for. Sacrifice, honesty, refusal. They begged him to run for a third term. He said no. He's leading the new nation. Trump, you're no George Washington. You're the first kingpin of the United States of America, with Elon Musk paying contracts. He's an online predator of the Twitter come X, finding people so that he can impregnate them. And we all tolerate? You tolerate this? This is Hal Mintz. Happy Mother's Day, moms. Thumbs up or feet up. Thank you.